Good evening, friends. Welcome back to yet another hackathon episode 2 for the season 3. It is indeed a pleasure to have our Honorable President along with us, who is right away directly from Australia. And he agreed that he is going to come and address all the participants as well as the people who are excitingly looking at all these hackathons which are happening. With me, I have Vice Chairman AI in ICI and all the other participants uh, who are going to participate in today's episode. President, sir, just let me share with you one important factor that this hackathons are actually becoming one of the most important ask from all the participants across the country. And the most important point is that today people are watching this small 10 minutes hackathons and implementing AI in most of their offices.
Very
Sir,
good, very good.
there is a lot amount of excitement among the practicing firms that they are telling their articles to watch these hackathons so that they can implement things effectively in their offices. So the spirit of hackathon was primarily to encourage people to move towards AI adoption. But the fortunate point is that not only that encouragement, the encouragement is coming in a different form where the people who have participated as a viewer of hackathon started attending the AI certification course. From the AI certification course, now they are coming as a faculties to take classes in AI. I think the vision with which you have given a thought that every home should have an AI specialist is getting achieved in this process. Sir, with this, let me first request the chairman to give his remarks, and then we all will be excited to listen from you and the vision which you have placed yesterday in the council with regards to what should we be doing for the next 4 years term and how we are going to take it forward. So first, let me call the chairman, AI and ICI, to give his address, followed with, we will reach to you, sir. We all are excited to listen from you. Over to you, Mesh bhai.
Thank you, Daya sir, the former chairman, and we also call as a permanent chairman. It's a passion subject of Daya sir, technology. He is a chairman of DAP committee also, and also guiding us in AI since beginning. And thanks to our president Charanjot Singh Nanda sir, who is always motivating. He has a passion of technology, and he has a passion of all our members and students. Let me tell you, today in the morning there was some help required to our member, and sir has helped that member and that family out of the way, and that family is there in the Hyderabad. God will help that family. We pray for all that. And friends, let me tell you that in this world where we are moving so fast in artificial intelligence, but the most important thing is original intelligence, and our president has all that virtue, that wisdom, that emotion that artificial intelligence cannot bring in. So his original intelligence of words of wisdom, motivation, and the belonging to the members and student is guiding us to take this further, our institute. Friends, this hackathon has been successful because of all of our efforts of our team and all the panelists and juries. So I welcome Rahul Gabawala, then Kushawat ji, then Ikan ji Toshniwal, then Naman, then Rishikesh ji, then Pradeep ji, then Avinash ji, and also the jury Kedar Pandey, and all the participants who are there in Zoom as well as on the YouTube. This one of the large viewing platforms virtually, and it's very happy to know that, sir, we have increased our Zoom capacity, which was normal there. So we have doubled the capacity of our Zoom. So it's a very welcome note. And friends, as regard the future, yeah, we are working to have one of our who is going to event, and all we are planning level 2 of this AIC certificate. Tomorrow meeting for faculty level, and with that are issues like AI the
President, sir, I think there is a
aim
connectivity.
that is
There's a connectivity problem, and it has dropped, unfortunately. Able to understand the feelings of our chairman, how excited he is. Friends, let me
yes, sir.
just tell you that, whatever he is just trying to. Yes, welcome back, Umesh bhai.
Yes,
Please.
sir. Sorry. It's a technology, and you all know there are hiccups in technology. So that was here. So with these words, I welcome you all and thank you all the team and all the hackathon participants, panelists, and juries. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chairman, sir. I think one thing which I was just trying to express everyone is your expression or your feelings. Though it was coming in break, but I think it comes in very effective. The sentiments which you are talking with is welcome. Friends, just tell you one, I had a great opportunity, undoubtedly. Now I'm supporting my president as such, but I was really fortunate to be the vice chairman of Digital Accounting and Finance Board when our honorable president was the chairman of that particular board. And I can tell you one thing, here's one thing very clear. Whatever you ensure the last mile, the last profession should be getting. He is able to ready for market at time. So today, I would like motivation to take it forward spirit and some greater risk, sir. But sapne har आदमी बयान नहीं कर सकता. We request my president to come and share his views and a vision on this entire thing.
Thanks a lot. My salutation to both the Sharma
Over to
Bandhus,
you.
Chairman Umesh Sharma, Vice Chairman Dayanivas Sharma ji, and a warm welcome to all participants, esteemed panelists, and members of the profession. It is undoubtedly a proud moment for ICI to witness the remarkable success and growing impact of the ICI's AI Hackathon series. ICI has always been at the forefront of technological advancement and digital transformation, ensuring that our members and students stay ahead in evolving financial and business landscape. The success of Hackathon Session 1 and 2 has been phenomenal, bringing forth real-world AI solutions for the profession. Season 3 is even more special, more glamorous, more happening, dedicated exclusively to participants of AI for Chartered Accountants certificate course. This season, we have planned 8 insightful episodes, deep diving into practical AI applications in audit, finance, taxation, and advisory services. The enthusiasm and participation from the CA community reflects the profession's strong commitment to embracing AI as an enabler of efficiency, accuracy, and innovation. ICI is committed to empowering chartered accountants with AI-driven knowledge tools, ensuring that they remain indispensable in an AI-powered future. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to put across that whatever you gain in your life, you gain through absolute passion. Passion is of paramount importance in life. That drives you, that puts you to perspective, that makes you to perform. Because with passion comes perseverance to go and achieve success. एक उर्दू में बड़ा उम्दा शेर है कि रूहों में भी दाग आ जाते हैं, रूहों में भी दाग आ जाते हैं, जब दिलों में दिमाग आ जाते हैं.
क्या बात.
Never let your passion go down and your logic overpower you. You cannot do things by logic, but you can do things by passion. So I have seen both the Sharma Bandhu's work incessantly. I extend my heartfelt, sincere appreciation to CMA Sharma, Chairman AI Committee, and CA Dayanivas Sharma, Vice Chairman AI Committee, along with the entire team in ICI for their visionary leadership and commitment in AI integration in ICI. I also want to thank the people whom I'm able to see on the screen, the Secretary, Mr. Vishnu Garg, CA Kedar Pandey, Rahul Gabawala ji, Sri Kushwan ji, CA Kant Toshniwal ji, and all who have come to make this hackathon a great success. Let's continue to innovate, learn, redefine the future of profession with AI, and make our institute one of the best institutes of the world. Wishing you all an insightful and engaging session ahead. I am very much convinced by the hard work put on by the leadership of AI, and let's look forward to a great era which enshrines, which ushers new opportunities for all of us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. And sir, it's always motivating when we listen to you. And when we started our discussion, sir, this time we are also calling writers in AI. So we have sent a request to write a book and chapters of that books, AI and ethics. And it has been already been circulated, sir. People are getting very good, motivated to write in that, and they have sent us a request. So we will be soon giving you a draft of that within a fortnight or within a month. So it's our plan to bring the books which are not there in the market, but ICI should be the front learner in such types of subjects. So with your guidance, sir, we are moving ahead. Thank you for motivating us and guiding us, sir. Yeah, over to you there, sir.
President, yeah, thank you, Meji. Thank you, Meji. President, sir, to listen to you now, we have crossed 820 people who have joined this session today. And this is all on the the Zoom platform. With your approval only, we have reached out to you, and you gave a very effective approval for getting this Zoom to 1,000 participants as such. And after the 1,000 participants, we will be going live on or parallelly we are going live on the YouTube channel also, sir.
Sir, मैं 10
So
मिनट
this
नीचे आ गया,
shows.
कपड़े डाल के आ रहा हूँ.
So thank you very much, President sir.
Always there, bhai. Always there. Always.
Thank
Go
you,
ahead,
sir.
create history, make
Yes,
India
sir.
AI compliant. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. I have
Thank
to go
you.
for I'm in Chennai, so I have to go for a function. Please carry on. It's great to be a part of you.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So, friends, we heard our president, we heard our chairman, and now it is time where we are going to hear all the participants who have actually come motivated with a lot of zeal in their mind and thoughts with different kind of examples. As there is always a saying which I follow blindly, that aspire to inspire. I think all you people who have come here, you are going to inspire many people, and they are going to aspire to be one of you in time to come. It is so good that we are watching you all people with so much of positivity. Reaching 800 plus people without any CPR itself is a a demand which we are all able to see and understand. And the kind of work which is being done across the board by various faculties in this entire board has been doing a fantabulous job. And every day we are trying to transform the things in a systematic manner. And there are something very few interesting things which the chairman already talked about one point, but I will request chairman to just say 2-3 important things which will give you an insight of what we are moving ahead for, and then we'll start the session 3.
Yes, sir. Friends, please note it down that who are the participants. They have to rank our panelists, and it's all a very meritorious platform. The juries are also there, and the popular choice is also there. Further, please note down and mark 18th and 19th of July 2025 in your calendar for AI Summit, which is going to be organized in Pune. We will be sharing all the details. We will be go live in the first week of April, and it's a very important event for we all AI enthusiasts. So please get connected. Further, 300 batch of AI level 1 is going to be launched in the month of April. So this is the fastest selling certificate course, and all the participants who are there in the certificate course are able to join to the hackathon as a panelist. Further, we have planned 100 batches of level 2, 500 batches of level 1. Along with that, much more activities are there. AI agent Jagruti is already launched, so we are in front runner of technological adoption. We are going to have some good MOUs with the global bodies also, and we are going to launch much more new things in the coming time. So welcome you all with this brief note. Over to you, our jury, Kedar Pandey or Daya sir. Anything that you want to add?
Nothing. I think you have covered everything very effectively, sir. So, Kedar, you can actually start off. You are one person who has been contributing from the day one, and my best wishes to you. Today, you from a faculty, you have become a jury. That itself is a migration which we were talking about, aspire to inspire, and I think this is where we need to look into. Rahul's backside is looking like a complete chartered accountant's office, and there is much more that we are going to listen from all you people. Welcome you all. Over to you, Kedar.
Yes, thank you, sir. As our chairman, and I hope I'm audible enough. Yes, thank you. As our president sir also said that we are the front runners. ICI is front runner in technology implementation, and these two Sharma brothers have contributed in last 1.5 year to the AI in ICI committee. Hats off to their commendable work. And the next target they have set is 500 batches for level 1, 100 batches for level 2 certificate course. That is again another milestone to achieve. Yes, let's start with our hackathon today. The first participant I'd like to call upon is Rishikesh Chinsolkar.
Yes, hello, sir. So I will. I hope I am audible, and I will just share my screen.
Yes, Rishikesh, you are audible. Please share your entire screen.
Yes.
And you have. When you are ready, please tell me.
I'm ready, sir.
Yes, Rishi, you can start.
Yes. So I thank our institute, our president, chairman, Umesh ji, and Dayanivas ji, sir, also for arranging this hackathon. To start with, I will start with a Sanskrit quote which says, "Sangachadvam, samvadadvam, samvo manasi janatam," means let's move together, think together, and adopt new paths in harmony. So the way our institute and our AI committee is adopting the AI technology, it's completely following the principle that we are moving together, and also we are moving in harmony and helping each other to get into this field. So after completing my CA, I worked in industry for 6 years, and then I started my practice along with my better half, CA Prajakta Chinsolkar, and my brother. So I got introduced to this AI 6 months back when our first level AI course was started, and there from that onward my journey has started. So, and this has happened. I reached to this level only because we are moving ahead together with an harmony, and adopting the technology in sharing our knowledges and difficulties also. So going towards my today's case, what happens is I will just share the main part. So my today's case is regarding whenever we have to prepare an ITC 04 report. So the problem started from that point of view. where we send job material on job work basis to the job worker, and we get some work done from a job worker. Now, if the things are same, only some labor work is to be done, then it's simpler. But in current scenario where the complexity is more, what happens is the company actually sends bunch of materials to a job worker, or sometimes keeps some of the additional stock of material at the job worker's end, and then that material is used by the job worker while performing his job working activity. So, for example, some material is given to him and he has to do the assembly of that work as a part of contract manufacturing or as a part of job work activity. And in such situation, the material is sent in batches, raw material is sent in batches, some bill of material is provided to the job worker, and then that job worker has to manufacture a product or assemble, not manufacture, assemble a product. And after doing the assembly of that product, he has to submit the assembled finished product to the main manufacturer. In that case, what happens is, since the number of materials involved into the assembly process are in good number, and the tracking of that is not done set wise. So if he has to do the assembly of 10-15 finished goods, then he will not be sent material required for 10-15, but he would be sent in a different batches, a different type of raw material. Then in that case, what happens is, raw material sent in different batches, finished goods are manufactured as per the requirement of the company based on the just-in-time methodology. So in this case, what happens is, the allocation of what raw material has been used in the finished product batch wise, and how that finished product, when it was received, how much raw material also has been received, which was already shared to the subcontractor. That linking becomes a difficult thing. So main challenges here is, you have to do the allocations of batch-wise allocations of the raw material manually, or through complex system, either through ERP system or having some Z reports developed for that. Or what we can do is, we can have a traditional VBA approach where the programmer will see all the test cases and will take at least minimum 10-15 days to develop a program, and that too for the updations of that. And ultimately, what happens is, following the FIFO principle for the purpose of compliances or for the purpose of consumption of raw material becomes difficult, because in Excel it is not possible to have those materials consumed on FIFO basis. So just to show you the example of the base data for that, if you can see on the screen, this is a raw material that has been sent by the company on various delivery challans on various dates to the job worker. So if we just can see the numbers, there are almost more than 300 challans through which the company has sent the material. And if you look at the raw material that has been sent, it is almost 3,000 line items that has been sent to the job worker. And total quantity, if we look at it, is the quantity is around 10,000 units of the quantity has been sent to the job worker. Now, what job worker has to do is, he has been shared with the bill of material. So for particular type of finished goods, these are the raw materials that are required. So the company has given somewhere around 20-25 bill of materials to him, and accordingly he has to do the assembly, and also he has to perform his activity of doing some testing activity also, and then provide this particular finished goods. Now, for that purpose, what he is practically doing is, he is actually he doesn't have the records as a standard records with respect to SAP or any well-known ERP system. So he is doing all these things manually, and ultimately company loses the control over how much raw material is spending at him, how much he has consumed, and how much he has sent back as a job worker, and how that data can be prepared or put into the ITC 04. Because in ITC 04, we have our base document is the delivery challan, through which we have sent the material to the job worker. Now, and this is a sheet where we can find out that, okay, these are the finished goods that he has sent, and these are the quantities which he has manufactured and sent back to the manufacturer as a part of job work activity. So this is the information that we have. And in this, what challenges generally we face? As I said, it is basically Excel-based work doing is nearly impossible. Now here I have shared this data, or is a demo data is only for a period of 15 days. But if we really look at the transactions, the volume is quite huge. And in that case, it becomes difficult to generate the data based only on the Excel formulas. So what I did is, it's not going to be death by only demo or explanation, but we will actually see how ChatGPT was used for this particular problem. If you can see my screen now, there is a ChatGPT screen. Here I said, given a prompt to ChatGPT, that I am going to analyze the data in Excel format, and the following is going to be the format. So technically speaking, I am not I'm a common chartered accountant like all other practicing members are there, and definitely though I have an experience of industry, and I know the how the processes are done. But going into the technologies is definitely was not a routine cup of tea for me during my practice.
Last 2 minutes.
Yes, yes, sure, sir. So then I given a prompt explaining in detail what is this sheet about, and in detail all those sheets has been explained, saying that okay, this is FG, this is the quantity. This sheet explains finished goods, this explains the bill of material, etc. And I asked him, please generate a code which will help me to do the analysis. Then it has given me explanation, and it has given me output. Also, it has told me that if you are going to get any errors in VBA, you can debug them. So then I said that, okay, with this logic, you convert it into a VBA code or Python for Excel. Then it has given me both the options for Python and VBA. Then finally, since I was not having a Python license, I said, give me in a VBA code format. So this VBA code was given by the ChatGPT. This is what now you can see on the screen. I simply copied this VBA code. Then this VBA code was put into this VBA code writer in MS Excel, and this code was done. Then there were two errors during that running of that code. Those errors were also finally ChatGPT has removed when I explained about these errors. And during this chat, it has finally given me the refined and final VBA code, which has run effectively, and the output was in this format. The output was they have the chat GPT has run, and the output was given in the format of explaining how this particular raw material, with the help of bill of material, was received back by the company batch wise. That is the DC number, that is the DC chalan wise. So this is how the output was run using the VBA code, which was generated using chat GPT. Also, just I want to add one thing is, it has helped me, told me that if you are not conversant with the Python, I can tell you step by step how to use the Python and generate and run your code in Python also, if your data is of huge quantities. So this is how it has ultimately solved my problem in day-to-day activity. And now I am able to file the ITC 04 of this particular company within practically 15 minutes. The data gets processed, and ITC 04 data just I need to do the copy paste, and even I can have the reconciliation delivery chalan wise as to which are the materials that are pending, and that report additionally I am submitting it to the company. So this is how my test case was resolved. Thank you so much, team members, to giving me an opportunity. And I request all voters, if you like the practical solution, please you can vote for the best option. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rishikesh. If you can just share your screen again and give me what was the input and what was the output given.
Yeah, sure.
Just quickly.
Yeah, sure.
Next participant, Naman Kumar Dokha. Please be ready.
So, sorry, my screen sharing is stopped. Okay, just a minute. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, screen is visible.
So this was the input.
Okay.
I have given. Just as since I have opened the debugger, I will just close it. So this was the input where inward data was given. Then what was the outward data which was sent to the raw material to the job worker is given.
Okay.
And the list of bill of material was given. And just I will show you the output file. I think output file is not getting opened.
Okay, that's okay, Mr. Rishikesh. It was nice presentation. Later on, if time permits, I'll definitely come back to you. Till
Yeah,
that
sure.
time, you please keep the file ready. Yes,
Sure.
next, Mr. Naman Kumar Dokania. Namanji, can you please share your screen?
Yeah, the output file is open now. Can I just show in 2 minutes?
Just a moment, sir.
Yeah, sure.
I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Naman, please share your screen. And also unmute yourself if you're.
Yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we're able to hear you. If you can share your screen.
My screen shared. Just a second again. Your screen sharing. Are you able to see my screen?
And Kumar Dokania has started sharing the screen. Can you change your screen? Alt tab. Yes, now it is visible.
Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, it is visible. Are you ready?
Myself, Naman Kumar.
Yes, your time starts now. Please go ahead, Naman.
Myself, Naman Kumar Dokania, Jharkhand. Yeah. With respect to the automatic share certificate generation, I've used a VBA tool with help of ChatGPT for automating the share certificates that we currently require for getting it dematerialized in case of the law has come that for the private limited companies which are having a specific turnover or a specific paid up capital, they need to get the thing dematerialized. And henceforth, many of the companies are not having a proper share certificates. And in order to dematerialize the same, share certificates is required. So I've developed a tool in which the share certificates can be generated in bulk using a VB Excel tool. The problem statement is the manual share certificate generation, which was done a few years back, around a decade back. It was to be done manually, and everything was to be done manually, and it takes a lot of time. It is foolproof for the errors. The errors are huge. Whiteners and all were used to rectify the errors. I have implemented a VBA tool in which the share certificates would be generated automatically when we will list down the list of shareholders. I will just show the screen in which I've automated that particular thing. Are you able to see my screen, sir?
Yes, Naman, please go ahead.
See, this is the front side of that particular share certificate. For example, there's a company called Nidhi Creative. Registered office and everything is there. And I've just mapped the basic things to the details page. The details page I've mapped, and I've entered the shareholder's name, like 12, 13, 45.
Naman, you are not audible.
Naman ji?
कुछ टेक्निकल ग्लिच रहेगा. I think what we'll do, we'll go ahead with the next participant. Are you there? Okay. All right. Next, Mr. Rahul Gabawala.
Kedar sir, you can invite the next panelist. We will invite Namanji next.
Okay, no problem, sir. Next panelist is Mr. Rahul Gabawala.
Hello, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. Is it AI for yes? We can see your screen. You can start now,
Yes, sir.
Rahulji.
Okay. Hello, I'm CA Rahul Gabawala, and it's my honor to present my use case for AI Hackathon. My case for today is use of AI for Chrome automation through Microsoft Excel. So without further ado, let's jump in. Chrome can be automated using Selenium and VBA, which is a backend of Excel. So for that automation, we require a few things. First, we need a Microsoft Excel, which generally every CA has. Second, we need a Chrome. Third, we need a Selenium wrapper. Selenium wrapper is a software which actually links Chrome to Microsoft Excel. Once that Selenium wrapper is installed, then you can go to a Microsoft Excel, go to Tools, References, and add Selenium wrapper as a reference. Then you can start coding through ChatGPT. To start an automation, what one has to do, one has to go to a web page that one wants to automate, save that web page as an HTML page in your system, go to a ChatGPT, use a prompt that can you draft a VBA code with Selenium to automate a Chrome page. Say, ChatGPT will say yes, it is able to do so. Then as a sample, what I've done is in this ChatGPT, I have uploaded a login page of e-filing website. I have told that ChatGPT to open this page, enter the PAN number as so and so, and click continue. So it automatically writes a VBA code. Just copy this VBA code, go to a Microsoft Excel and start doing things. So this is something basic structure that what ChatGPT can help you automate Chrome. So what is the next level one can do? So I want to show something that I've done in my office. So use case of simple problem sometimes one faces while depositing advanced tax. So when you are calling clients for an advance tax that you have to deposit advance tax, generally what the client says that please tell me the details of advance tax that has already been deposited. So what a general CA will do, it will go to a e-filing website, go to AIS, see on the report section how many challans have been deposited, and then coordinate to the client. What we do in our offices, we can automatically click here. It will go to the income tax website line by line and automatically download AIS for you to analyze and tell to the clients. So there is no manual intervention. The manual intervention is just one thing, that is you have to write CAPTCHA code to it. Just a second, it is doing its things. It will go to the website. It will do everything it has done automatically. It will go to the AIS portal. Click proceed. Everything has been done through Selenium using VBA code. This we have to write. It will download this, take to its backend, change the financial year again, then again press. I have designed this to download for 3 years so that we can easily communicate to a client. So for one client, we have done it. So for one client, we have done it. I'm going to download it, see how we try to do it. So for this client, we did it. We have downloaded AIS. It automatically says how much amount of TDS has been deducted in assessment at 23-24, 24-25, 25-26, how much advance tax has already been deposited. Suppose the client says, I want to deposit some more advance tax. We'll just click here and automatically go to the e-filing portal and create a challan for that. So what we are trying to do in our office is trying to reduce the time that a person, a CA, uses, and that can be delegated to its own staff without any error. So now the basic function is for the assessment year amount also, everything will be done automatically without any manual intervention. So the issue of any human mistake, clerical error just goes away. Everything is done by the Selenium itself. So suppose the client wants a 25,000 challan, we can go there and we can automatically send and give to the client. This is the simple basic thing we have done for an advanced tax. Suppose we can also scrap the website. What scrapping means, it can download. Suppose I want to download income tax return for 4 years for this person. It can automatically go to the website, download income tax acknowledgement, download orders for you to save in your own system. So earlier what happened in our office is, once a return has been filed, an acknowledgement will be printed out, put in the file. Then when an order comes, it will be printed out and put in the file. So what I have done in my office is, now everything has been digitalized, and now it can easily be viewed through a system, and everything will be saved in the system itself. So it will go to the e-file, income tax return, view filed forms. It will scrap everything. It will download income tax return. It will download JSON file. It will download, even if there's an order also, it will download it and keep it itself inside its database. So anyone, if you want to view it, anyone can easily view that. This is something that I built for my own office so as to increase the efficiency. So I have asked it to download just 4 years. So it will download 4 years and will close itself. So once it has automatically been downloaded, so if you want to see, all the returns are there for one to give a printout. And it is easy for us to maintain whether there's a demand or not, anything. It can be easily done with the help of a VBA. So my task is, with the help of a Chrome, every office has a Chrome, every office has Microsoft Excel. So with the help of a Selenium and with the help of ChatGPT, one can easily learn how to code. And once you start learning how to code, it can easily be used to transform your office into a digital thing. Everything will be saved on a computer and everything can be done as efficiently as possible. You can do more of things. Suppose if a person wants an advanced text to be deposited by you itself, a person can, if you want to view an AIS of a person, you can just click AIS and every detail will be here only. Anything that you want to do, it can be easily done with the help of a VBA. So a person has a basic knowledge, it can easily convert this utility and use it in the office to increase the efficiency. So this was my small presentation. If you want to have any query, if you have any question, Idaji, if you can ask.
Great job. Fantastic work, Rahulji. You have completed your presentation well in time. So just one quick question.
Yes,
How the passwords are shared? So
password, it has a backend database. It has been
Okay.
encrypted and saved in the backend. So if I just open the password, you won't be able to see. When the software opens that password, it decrypts it and then puts in and then tries to log in it. So right now also you won't be able to see the password.
Mhm.
This
This
is something that it has in backend. In the backend software also, when it is being saved, it is saved as an encrypted file. So
this
even if
utility
somebody
you have
copies it,
this utility you have developed using
just VBA,
just VBA.
Microsoft VBA, and nothing else.
Okay. So you have coded these from ChatGPT or AI tools?
I started with ChatGPT and
Mhm.
slowly I start to develop my own.
Okay.
But
Okay.
the basic structure, how to start developing, was from ChatGPT. So my
Mhm.
request to all the participants, if you want to do some things just like that, we can start with ChatGPT. Slowly and slowly we'll start learning. Once we start, when we learn some steps through ChatGPT, we can easily develop on our own.
Okay. Great job, Mr. Rahul. I have seen your presentation. Yes.
Any further query if you want to ask?
Anyone, any participant wish to ask anything? We have time. 1 minute left from Mr. Rahul. All right, no worries.
Thank you.
Just let me have. There is one query. Selenial software is easily available, freely available or not?
Yeah, it is freely available. It is Apache 2.0 because that means it is freely available. It can be used. It is available on the internet. Apache 2.0, it means it can be used without any copyright.
Okay. Okay. One more question is there. It is legal to scrape the data using program like this?
We are not scraping the website. We're actually trying to save the data. We could have done without AI. We could have just clicked everything and we have taken a printout, saved something. We are trying to eliminate the manual intervention in this. So it's not it is not actual scraping, it is actually saving the data. Which
there are a lot of questions.
Yes, sir.
Can you pay multiple TDS challans?
Yes, it can do.
Okay. Can we use same on GST login?
Yeah, it can be done.
Can be done.
If I get selected in the next level, I was thinking of doing GST.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Rahul. Next participant is AVSR Kushwant.
Sir, Kedar sir?
Yeah.
Can we invite CA Naman Dokania again, please? Who was the second participant? He's ready.
Okay. If you can go ahead with AVSR Kushwant and then Naman, is it okay? After this presentation.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, okay. Kushwantji, please share your screen. Yeah, Mr. Kush can start.
Good evening, everyone. So my use case is a CA bot, which is a personal assistant. In our day-to-day offices, we're going to have limited staff and limited time. And due to this issue, though we have some more tasks, we can't able to complete everything on time, or though we are able to complete it on time, we need to spend some more time. I mean, like excess hours, need to stay at offices till 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock in the night. So for this particular problem, what I gave it as a solution is that a personalized AI assistant. So I had coded this using the ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Python. So what it basically going to do is that it is going to accept a query like our assistant, and based on that, it is going to perform some predefined RPAs. So what I exactly did is that had just taken some queries and the problems that CAs are facing in their day-to-day life, and based on their problems, had just gave the trying to my data set that these are the problems that are being faced by the CAs, and if the CA is going to give this particular query to you, you just perform this type of action, something like that. So I'm just going to, without further delay, I'm just going to open my use case. So is my screen visible?
Yes, Mr. Kushwant, please go ahead.
So this is the bot that I had designed. So as soon as the bot got open, it is just going to wish me, and after wishing me, it is just going to give me the information that are currently pending with me for the next 3 days, and also the tasks, the notice that I have to deal with, and the tasks that I have to deal with. So how it is getting this information exactly? For example, in my office, I have 5 people, and each one need to share the same common database. So to do that, I had just integrated Google Sheets. So I had integrated Google Sheets with my database so that every time the software is going to open, it will fetch the information from the Google Sheets, and based on that, it is going to give me the important information. And I made sure that this particular bot is going to work on NLP basis, which means it is capable for understanding what we are saying, and it can support both all languages. It can support all regional languages like Hindi, English, Telugu, and each and every language out there. For example, I want to add a new notice to this particular list. Rather than going to the Google Sheet, I can directly enter the information in this particular bot. Add a notice. and it is going to understand what I'm trying to say, and based on that, it will give me an output. So here it is asking me the client name. Let me just type my name, and the issue can be like GST 2A versus 3B. And here I can select the employees. I'm selecting myself as an employee over here. And as the reply was not yet submitted, I'm just selecting this as no. And the date of notice can be somewhere like 27 Thursday. And the reply due date can be like 31st March for the time being. So as soon as you're going to click on submit, this particular information will be added directly to the Google Sheet over here. And at the same time, the same information will be communicated with my employee via email. The same information will be communicated via email. It was just sent 0 minutes ago. It is just going to explain that this is the client and this is the discrepancy and this is the information. And accordingly, the software is also going to ask me whether the same need to be communicated over WhatsApp to the employee, because most of the employees might not be able to see their mails. So I'm just going to click simply on S, and it will draft me a predetermined message and will open the WhatsApp and will send the message to that particular employee. And I can simply click on enter over here. Similarly, it is capable of dealing with various things rather than only dealing with the notice management and task management. Something like, for example, I want to analyze my tally data. I just made sure that this particular bot is capable of understanding everything related with the tally. So for that particular purpose, I created a company with no vouchers entered. So in this particular company, now I want to need some data, and based on that particular data, I want to give it some analysis, something like more than 10,000 cash payments and some kind of analysis. So to do that, I'm just going to ask my bot to create me a tally data and analyze it. So based on my prompt, it will start creating the tally data on its own without any information from my end. And based on it, it will try to analyze the data and give me a detailed analysis of my tally data. Something like what are the more than 10,000 cash payments, more than 2 lakh cash receipts, and whether there is any kind of negative cash balances, and so on. So it will take some time to create the data and visualize everything out there. So in the meantime, we can also perform some other actions while it is trying to analyze my tally data. So I also just made sure that this particular bot is capable of handling the income tax and GST websites. For example, I want to download GST 2A. So I'm just going to give a prompt as download GST 2A for the financial year 23-24. So based on my prompt, it is going to understand that the user is asking for financial year 23-24, which means there will be 12 months. And based on that, it will try to download each and every month. So I'm just going to simply click on enter. And this prompt can also be given in native language, something like in Hindi or Telugu. And here I'm going to enter the username and password. And post login, I'm just going to simply come back to my software and click on OK. And it will take some couple of seconds and it will try to give me that particular 2A of the full financial year in single Excel sheet. So this is the information that I had received. This is the full year's GST 2A, and this is month wise: April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November, and every month. And also compiled information of full year. So accordingly, it is also capable of creating PPTs and everything. So how I have developed exactly this particular tool? I just went to the ChatGPT and just asked it to create a Python code to create an interface, to create a chat interface. So, and it gave me a code, and slowly I just tried to increase its capabilities, explaining it everything in detail. These are the problems that we are facing, and I want to solve all these problems. And I just split each and every issue into small parts, and I just
Last 2 minutes.
And I just try to make it understand what exactly my problem is. So based on that, it will try to give me that particular kind of analysis. Let's come back to the tally data. Earlier, there isn't used to be any kind of entries, but now if I see it over here, I have full tally data. Sales, purchase, indirect expenses, and also the balance sheet. And it will take a couple more seconds to visualize this entire data and give me a detailed analysis. So these are the capabilities that I had tried to involve in this particular bot. Automating the reports, GST 2B versus books reconciliation, notice management, and everything. I think the data analysis is taking some more time than expected. Yes. So here I'm getting the data analysis. So this is the analysis that it is going to give after analyzing my entire tally data. So these are my cash and bank charts. So if I observe here, there is a 0. So all these lines represents there is a negative cash balance. So based on that, I can ask my client. And this is the ratios of my indirect expenses and my sales and purchase ratio. And here I can see the cash payments exceeding 10,000 and everything. And I can simply download the data by clicking over here in an Excel. So it had analyzed my entire tally data, and based on that, it gave me this particular analysis. So with this, I want to thank the AI company for giving me this opportunity. And I thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Kushwant. Just want to ask one question.
Yes, sir.
How much time it took to build this bot?
Actually, I started after ASCA course, after November.
Okay.
And starting from the December, I just started to build this, sir.
Great. I can see the out everything, and you have nicely filtered everything, shown everything in very short span of 10 minutes. Yes, thank you. Kushwant.
Thank you, sir.
Next, Namanji.
Yes.
Kushwant, you can stop sharing your screen.
And stop it.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Naman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can start sharing your
Shall
screen.
I start from starting or from where I resumed? I should start from where I stopped.
You can start from beginning. No problem.
Yeah. See, currently the MCA norms has increased, and it requires many all the private limited companies, unlimited companies, which are exceeding a particular threshold, to get their share dematerialized.
Yeah, your screen is now visible. Thank you.
Yeah, to get their share dematerialized. Henceforth, in all the CA firms, the dematerialization has been done. The ISN number has been generated by many of the CA firms, but the share certificates has not been printed yet, and it is a very cumbersome process. And CA firms are using or outsourcing it to various vendors for printing sections to get it done. I have developed a tool using a VBA by using ChatGPT, whereby the share certificates will be generated automatically based on the shareholders list that are put in the Excel. So earlier, the manual certificates were printed, it was a time consuming, it was error prone, there was scalability issues. And every time we need to contact the vendor of the printing vendor that please get my printed, this I have to do, this I have to do. Many a time manual writing of these shares was done. So I will just show the use case of it. Yeah. I've just whitelisted the company name which was shown earlier in order to secure the company. I've made a particular Excel file in which the particular format of SH1 is there. I put on all the basic details, the freeze details. This column, this are freeze, this is freezed in every share certificate. This is freeze, this is freezed. paid up share capital per share is also freeze. So these are freeze columns which have been done. So the dynamic fields lays down here 18 NCIPL Naman Kumar 5000. These are the dynamic fields which changes from one shareholder to another shareholder. And the director is also common in every share certificate. I've drilled down in the detail sheet. I have done the folio numbers, the name of the shareholder, the number of shares, distinctive numbers from and to, and the certificate number. I've using a chart GPT. I've done the VBA code by instructing him every now and then what is needed, by making him understand the use of share certificates and which fields I need to get dynamic and which fields are certain, so that automatically the complete list I have got here 7, I can get 100 also. The complete 100 share certificates would be printed in this particular style, and we could print it. I will just show it how we'll do it. I'll just put down the details is there. In the front side, I'll click on the generate PDF button. The PDF generator value 12. Value 12 means the folio number 12. It is for 13, the PDF has been generated. For 14, the PDF has been generated. We can remove this also. 15. It is just indicating that for this, we are generating it. 16, 17, 18, all PDFs have been generated successfully. Where the PDFs have been generated successfully, it is here. First one is Ram Kumar. If you could just see, I will just validate it. Folio number 12, Ram Kumar, number of shares. Number of shares is 5,000. 00001 to 5,000 is there. And it's the same thing, NCIP 01. Similarly, all the PDFs have been generated. All the share certificates have been generated. We could just give a printout of the share certificate in a TGSM paper or something like that, and we can get it dematerialized easily. So the benefit of this is it just took around 2 hours, less than 2 hours to build this particular VBA code, and can easily do it. So anybody who has any knowledge, a simple knowledge of how to use a chat GPT, can easily do this particular any type of automation that is required in a day-to-day basis. Similarly, I have prepared many field verifications report based on the VBA code by just using a chat GPT and nothing else. The complete
Naman, you're not audible. Right, Naman, you're not audible. Rishi sir. Rishi sir, Naman is not audible. You can just check.
yes, now I'm audible, sir.
Yeah, you're now audible.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Called him now. He's audible.
Did I go through it, sir?
Yeah.
Namanji, for the last 1 or 2 minutes, you were inaudible, so you may repeat it if you want.
Yeah. I will just show it, the share that has been printed.
I've seen the printed shares. Till that time you were audible. After that, you were not.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Similarly, this is a simple basic tool. Like this, we can develop very small basic tools for our office, which are used in day-to-day course, and we can easily automate our work and reduce our staff's time so that we can deploy our staff or resources in a better manner. And this particular repetitive exercise and time-consuming exercise, we can automate it very easily using VBA and ChatGPT. That's all.
All right. You're done, Naman?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Naman, I would like to ask how you have used AI for this.
Sir, I've used ChatGPT. I've used prompts in the ChatGPT to develop the VBA code, sir.
You have, can you show us the prompt?
Yeah, I could show.
You'll have to again share your screen.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. So my system has been hanged. I'm not.
Okay. No problem. Not to worry. Yes, we have seen the capability or tool developed by you. Yes. Next is Mr. Chinmay Pathak.
A very pleasant afternoon, sir.
Yes. Can you just share your screen?
Yes, sir, sure. Sir, I hope I'm visible. My screen is also visible and I'm audible, sir.
Yes, you're audible and your screen is also visible. Your time starts now.
Yeah. A very pleasant afternoon, everybody. I am CH Chinmay Pathak, a practicing chartered accountant in Nasik. And the use case that I'm going to present is revolving around something called as automating partnership agreements. So on a daily basis, all we chartered accountants or even the advocates, we are involved in drafting various types of agreements. And one of those is drafting partnership agreements. So the traditional process that we follow is the client comes to meet us, they takes our appointment, we take details from them, we forward the details to our workforce, our staff. Our staff uses a previous draft LLP or partnership agreement, replaces the same details again. Then they take a print out of it or they would share the soft copy to us. We review it, send it to the client. The client reviews it, finalizes it, send it to us, or maybe for some corrections. We again do the same process. And this involves lots of tasks which can be completely eliminated with a single click. So, sir, with the help of few tools which are readily and freely available over the internet, like Google Sheet, Google Documents, Google Form, and lastly is the app script that I have used. With that, with just a single click, we can create the entire partnership deed. So I would start the demonstration first. And after that, I will show you the fundamentals of how I have created it, sir. Okay. So my this screen is visible, Google Chrome.
No, it is the PPT which is visible. You need to share your entire screen.
Yes, sir. Okay. I hope the screen is now visible. So, sir, this is the basic Google form that we have created, and I have considered that it is a partnership between two partners. So, what I will do, I will simply share the link. I will simply share the link with the client who has come to me for drafting the partnership deed. So, once he opens this, he will just enter the data, the basic data that we collect from them. So for example, I'll type here the first name of the partner as Chinmay, his PAN number, so ALZPP, for example, the age, so I will write here 25, his occupation, maybe business, his address, so I'm taking demo things, all demo things. So say for example, 400 Nashik. The second partner name, so for example, if I take Kedar sir here, his PAN, so AL, AZ, whatever it may be. I haven't added the validation fields here to keep the data very raw. His age, for example, I'm assuming 45. His occupation, business. His address, 500 Mumbai. Then the business, so the firm name that we want to keep. So for example, we want to keep it as Kedar Associates. The address that we want to have for our firm, maybe Mumbai 450. The nature of business, construction business we want to have. Initial capital, we want to keep it at 1 lakh rupees. The profit sharing ratio and the loss sharing ratio, both of those we want to keep it as equal. Bank name, we want to create in ICICI Bank, for example. Authorized partner would be the first partner, for example, Chinmay, for handling all the banking operations. Interest rates on capital, again 12%, I want to keep it, only 12 I will write. Notice period for retirement, 1 month. And no special conditions I want to add. So this is a very raw data that I am showing you to simply like a process, a workflow, how it will work. And sir, with a single press of this submit button, you would see that a trigger has been done. And in my Google Docs, if I reload it, I have got here the partnership deed. This one, sir. And as you could see here, it has the entire details that I have entered. Partnership deed between Chinmay, 400 Nasik, this PAN number, first partner, Kedar sir, his address, his PAN number, second partner, nature of the firm, Kedar name, Kedar Associates, nature of the business, construction, place of the business, capital as 1 lakh, equal profit and loss, management of the business, so day-to-day operations will be handled by Chinmay, bank account, ICICI Bank, I want to keep it operated by Chinmay. Then this remuneration part I have not entered in the Google form, so it is constant that has been there. Interest on capital 12%, admission 1 month retirement notice, and the constant part that we have, that the financial year should be this and this, the partnership is at will, and at the end partner 1 signature, partner 2 signature. So sir, just with a single click, the entire deed has been created, and only the dynamic fields that we change on a day-to-day basis are being changed. So for this, I hope, sir, that the process is completely clear to it. It involves no complexities, no use of any other tools, but a single Google form. So whatever changes we have to make, we will change it here and we'll finalize the deal. We can make it n number of agreements from it. For that, I have uploaded the tools that I have used is firstly ChatGPT. So what I told ChatGPT was that I want a code, an app script that would be linked to my Google Sheet and a Google document. And I have given the Google document ID here, and all the dynamic fields are here, sir. It gave me this script. I refined it on and on whenever the errors came. Then I went to the Google. I created a Google form and created a link to here. So from the Google form, what we generally do is create a Google link here. This one, sir. We create a sheet. So I created a sheet here, and from this sheet, I added an extension of app script. In the app script, I simply did a copy and paste function here, and how to use it, how to even link it with the Google Sheet and Google Doc. It was also told to me by ChatGPT that you have to paste the ID here. I pasted the ID of my Google document, and all the dynamic fields are there. I just rechecked it that all the details that I want are present here or not. After that, how to make this one automatic. So I added a trigger here. So the trigger was there. The trigger is that, sir, whenever somebody fills the Google form and press the submit button, it automatically gets triggered, and it gets saved in my Google document. On the cloud, it gets saved, sir. And this creates an entire deed without any kind of, manual intervention, apart from entering the dynamic details that are there. So this was about the fundamentals that I did for it, and this would obviously, sir, it would save our time, our efforts, our cost, but most importantly, it will eliminate all the basic things that we do. All the basic things, whether it is allocating the task to our staff member, be it reviewing it ourselves and again going for corrections, because since this Google form will be filled by the client himself, the probability that it has errors gets reduced to a very high level. And secondly, since we have data in both the format, in the Google Sheet as well as in the Google document, we have the accountability of the data with us, with all the details stored here. So we don't need, if we want to do any type of analysis on it also, we can simply put it here, sir. So this was my AI use case upon automating partnership agreements, aka APA.
Great. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chinmay. Nicely drafted case study. Next participant, Mr. Avinash Shukla.
Yes. Good evening.
Yes, Mr. Avinash,
Yes,
can you
should
share
I
your
start?
screen?
Yes. Is the screen sharing on?
No, sir, your screen is not visible. You have not shared yet.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah. Avinashji, your time starts now.
Yes. Great evening to everyone. Thank you, AI committee, for this opportunity. And my use case is related to use of ChatGPT for financial health assessment, creation of custom GPT for financial health assessment. I come from a place where there are a lot of MSMEs around us. I'm also from Nasik. The real participant is also from Nasik. And we have in and around Nasik in total together around, I would say, somewhere close to 2000 MSME companies. And their owners generally do not have access to accurate health assessment of their company. Every time coming to a chartered accountant is a problem, and every time getting the ratios analyzed is a problem. So I thought of creating a custom GPT, which the link when applied to the clients, they can just put in their financials and get the health assessment done anytime they want. The only restriction is to have the financials, that is P&L, balance sheet, and cash flow statement. If cash flow statement is not compulsory, but if available, can be used in PDF or Excel formats. Give it to GPT and just give a very simplistic prompt of generate a health report. So this is the basic thing. So this can be used by consultant as well and the owners of the businesses as well. The challenges overall, it was the manual analysis that generally the MSME owners used to get the analysis at the end of the month, that too quite late, maybe 10 days after the month is over, because the accounts were not complete and so on. And that too, when the accounts are complete, the manual processing of the data took a lot of time. So if at any point of time, whatever is the status of updation of accounts, if they just generate PDF of P&L balance sheet and give it to this GPT, custom GPT, they can generate the financial health report. And obviously, the accuracy is higher than any human intervention or an accountant who is not very conversant with calculations of ratios and interpretation of the same. This gives automated reports, good insights on long and short-term liquidity aspects of the business, and without any third-party intervention directly upfront. So I will share my ChatGPT screen and show what has been done. So here I have the financial health company as a custom GPT. I hope it is visible.
Yes, it is visible, sir.
Yes. So I'll before going to show the evaluation of the data, how it does, I'll just show you what the basic settings in the GPT are being done. So this is the financial health companion custom GPT. as your name description, and these are the instructions given to the GPT. So it is basically it will help users generate financial health report for business by analyzing uploaded PDF format. Though it is written PDF format, it also evaluates Excel. It reads and extracts relevant financial data, calculates ratios, and present the findings in format specified. So with respect to format, I have just given 2 PDFs to it. It is a reporting format that was expected, which again was generated by giving a detailed prompt to ChatGPT only, and detailed a list of financial ratios that it should be calculating, so that it doesn't go on calculating any ratios. Specified list is given. Obviously, it can be increased as the need be, but at present, it is with a specified number of ratios, which generally gives a fair analysis of the health of any business based on the financials. So these are some, this is the detailed thing. So I'll just click update and go to the GPT. I have selected sample data of JLR. It's a publicly listed company, and this is a full report. Just cut it down to the extent of financials so that the load is less. Now let the PDF get uploaded. In a very simple prompt, no need of long prompts is required. So it will extract the name, the data, the period, the date generated on which the report is generated, and this is the format which I have given. Since the figures are in pounds, it has picked up that same symbol. Further, it has been asked to give the formula as well as the values used in the formula, so that the user has the access to whatever figures have been picked, because since it is a generative AI and it is picking up from a PDF, there is a possibility of it picking up some wrong figure as such. Obviously, at present, making it pick up 100% of the times accurate figure is not possible. So these figures are given and the ratios are also given over here. And at the end, insights are being generated. So profitability, liquidity, efficiency, and all these insights are generated along with minor suggestions what needs to be done. So this is with respect to the data of a publicly listed company. I have another sample data with me, which is in Excel format of another public company as well. So I just feed it. Though it displays unable to display visualization, it generates the report as if there is some error, maybe I'll reload the file. Okay. I have just created the same, used the same file sometime back, and this is the extraction. So this is the file that I have uploaded. The same file, and it created some time back. Now it's not generating. Maybe because here also it's showing the XLS file, but the report is generated earlier. So I'll just show that report. This way the report gets generated, insights is given, and recommendations are given.
Last 2 minutes, sir.
Yes. So my presentation is over. So this is useful basically for MSME owners. I have given this link to my clients, and they can just put in their financials and check the reports. And with respect to whatever ratios are not very good, they then come back. So at least the first stage is become easy. Now, obviously, the question arises that if this is done by client directly, free of cost, then what's how the revenue can come. But I think I am particularly not in the regular practice, but working in the domain of consultancy. So this becomes a add-on thing for the client to, it's a sample taste given to the client. So that way I have used it. If any questions, I can.
Thank you. Avinash ji. Using normally we in our training sessions also, we keep on saying that if you wish to effectively take out from AI, you should have the domain knowledge. Talking about if client is doing this, the need of us, we have the domain knowledge, client might not have the domain knowledge. So to use any AI tool for that matter effectively 100%, one should have the domain knowledge. Nicely presented, custom GPT use. Thank you, Mr. Avinash. Next is Mr. Pradeep Tayal, sir.
Good evening.
Yes.
Am I audible, sir?
Just a moment. Avinash ji, can you stop sharing your screen?
Yes, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes. Pradeep, sir, you are audible. You can share your screen, sir.
Okay. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes. Your screen, this command
Command
prompt
prompt.
and
Yes.
yes, Google Chrome is
So
visible,
good evening,
sir.
all. Yes. Good
Yes,
evening, all.
you can go ahead.
This is CA Pradeep Tayal from Hisar, Haryana. So today I am presenting my use case on AI-powered financial forecasting and analysis. For this purpose, first I am running the code, and in between I will tell the details about it. Is my screen still visible, sir?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. So this is the financial forecasting and analysis tool. Any business, whether it is a startup or an existing business, needs funds for running it, and funds are the core for every business. These are the base. For arranging the funds, the owners or the promoters have to go door by door, or sometimes to the bank and financial institutions, and sometimes to the proposed shareholders. So for this, everyone who is prepared to give the funds asks for the financial projections or forecastings, on the basis of which assessment of the financial health of an organization can be done. So I have preparing financial forecasting manually or with the help of traditional methods is very time taking and prone to some errors. And sometimes it is very difficult to apply latest financially models to do the forecasting. For this purpose, I have automated the process and I have developed this tool. So this AI-powered financial forecasting and analysis tool gives us two options for startups and for existing businesses. As far as first, I will show the existing businesses process. For this purpose, what I am doing is I am giving some audited financial statements of dummy financial statements of 2 years, and the tool will the tool will do is it will extract the data from these financial statements and structure it with the help of artificial intelligence. So it has started processing. So why I am using AI for this purpose is because sometimes the financial statements are not in a standardized naming culture. In Schedule 3, the names are standard, but in proprietorship, partnership, and other organizations, the financial statements may not be in a standard structure. So here is the advantage of this. It can extract the data and structure the data from whatever may be the document. So now it is running with the help of AI, and it will fetch the data from it and structure it in a manner that can be used by the tool for forecasting purpose. Here is the option of selecting number of years. It is ranging from 1 year to 10 years. So I have, for the ease of reference, I have taken 3 years. So you can see that it has successfully processed audited financial statements, and it has extracted the accounts, balance sheet accounts and income statement accounts. So here are the balance sheet accounts, equity, share capital, other equity, all the variables have been nicely fetched by it in the tool. And as far as income statement is concerned, revenue from operation, other income, total income, all the variables are here. Now, it is asking about the selecting of variables for forecasting. It means whether we want to forecast for entire balance sheet, entire income and expenditure account, or selected variables. For now, I am selecting balance sheet and income statement. So when I start, and then it is asking about the part which we want to visualize after forecasting. So here I am taking profit for the period. We can select any variable. And when I press run forecast, it start processing. It will analyze the historical data given to it, and on that basis, it will forecast the variables. And it has 5 forecasting models available in it. You can see linear regression, simple growth, XGBoost, profit, and ARIMA. These are all models accepted worldwide for forecasting purposes. I will brief about these. Linear regression is a model which assumes constant growth over the time, and simple growth is a model which assumes exponential growth in the business. XGBoost is something which is constant, which assumes that the business will remain constant over the years. And profit and ARIMA are the models which assume that the business will have other variables affecting its seasonality or other internal variables interacting with each other. So, and here what I said, I can select all balance sheet items, or I can select individual variables also. Means the tool is giving us the facility to forecast entire balance sheet, income and expenditure account, or we can select n number of variables which we want to specially forecast. It is forecasting. Here, all balance sheet items can be selected, all income expenditure accounts items can be selected, cash flow items can be selected from here. If we want to select individually, these can be selected from here. And after the running the forecast, it will give us the forecasting data variable wise and also consolidated in financial statements in the form of balance sheet and income expenditure account. And that data, and along with data, it will also get give the visualization of the variable we have selected, profit for the period, and other basic variables which are very useful for having insight about the data. And that data which will be shown by it can be used for analysis purpose. I will show also that. So you can see that it has forecasted the results by section. You can see balance sheet. Here it is giving the number of years which we chose, and growth rate model, linear regression, profit. These are the model, and it is also calculating average of all these. For better understanding, we can go to the income statement. You can see revenue from operations. For in the year 2023, the revenue was 13 crore in the documents we have uploaded. And in the year 24, the revenue was 20 crore. Now you can see in the growth rate, it has considered is exponentially, making it to 32 crore, 51 crore, 81 crore. And in linear regression, you can see it is having constant growth, a stagnant growth over the time. In profit and XGBoost, I said that it is taking the revenue at 20 crores only. And profit is the model which is similar to linear regression, but it also accounts for the holidays and other seasonal variations. So these are all the variables which have been forecasted by it. And now at the end, it is also giving the complete balance sheet for forecast and complete income statement forecast. These figures have been taken on average basis. And here is the visualization, key metrics, income statement. You can see revenue, other income, total income, cost of material, employees cost, etc. have been nicely visualized by it on the basis of graph. And this graph is showing quarterly figures.
Last 2 minutes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now we can run analyze forecast with AI. If I press this button, then it will go with the data to the AI for analysis purpose. it will take the historic data as well as the forecasted data and get the insights from AI. So you can see it has analyzed it and executive summary. ABC Private Limited is projected to experience steady growth in its financial performance over the next years. Revenue, it is giving all the insights, key trends and patterns. Total revenue from operation is expected to increase steadily. Potential risk and opportunities, relationship between different financial metrics, strategic recommendation, areas of concerns, and strength. You can see increasing total expense borrowing and declining cash and cash equivalents are areas of concern. So it has nicely analyzed the data with the help of AI. Similarly, if we select new startup, in the new startup also, because it is the new startups don't have historic data. So for the ease of reference, I have kept the variables at minimum. It is asking for initial revenue, for example, 1 lakh, and initial expenses, say we take it as 80,000, and initial assets 50,000, and initial liabilities also 50,000. And now it is asking about the growth assumptions. What you are projecting to growth, year 1, 100% growth, year 2, 50%, year 3, 50% in the expenses like this. And if we select more number of years, it will give more number of years option. And then we run forecast. It has given the visualization like this. Profits, it has nicely presented it. And then we can analyze it by using analyze forecast. So for startups also, it is very useful. It will analyze the forecast and give the results. This is the executive summary. The startup is projected to experience steady revenue growth. This one, analysis of revenue growth trajectory. The revenue growth trajectory is promising and all that. Balance sheet health assessment, cash burn rate, funding requirements. The cash burn rate is not explicitly key financial risk and opportunities, strategic recommendation for startup, monitor and optimize expenses to ensure profitability, diversify revenue, etc. and etc. Overall, the startup promises growth potential, but must be vigilant. So the key features of the tool are that it can extract data from n number of documents and in any format, having any naming conventions, and then it structures the data in a standard format and uses world's best models for making projections, forecasting, and then analyze that data with the help of AI. And what I am thinking forward is we can enhance the insights of this data by integrating some useful custom GPT. For example, the institute is giving industry forum GPT. So if we can have the integration with that or something like that platform, then we can have insights of the industry also and compare our forecasting data or historical data with that also. This is the tool I want to show.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Pradeep sir. There is one question.
Yes.
That how the underlying assumptions will be checked.
Underlying assumptions, when I developed the code with the help of Claude, so I asked it to give me the models which are worldwide acceptable. Then it gave, and then I also asked it to give me the assumptions. So I show you, just a minute. So I asked the assumptions which it is taking for making the projection on these on the basis of these tools. So, for example, linear regression. These are the assumptions. Growth rate. These are the assumptions. If you want, I can dictate also. So, and while showcasing the tool, I told the assumption in brief also. For example, in linear regression, it assumes constant rate of change over time. Growth rate forecast. It is more sensitive to recent trends, use historical growth rates, assumes past growth pattern will continue. Okay. These are all the assumption of model wise. ARIMA uses more sophisticated for handling complex patterns, better for variables with cyclic components, etc. These are the models.
Okay, I hope attendees' questions have been answered. The voting lines are open for everyone to vote. Now we'll go with the today's session is going towards the end. The last participant, Ekant Toshniwal. Thank you, Pradeep sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. So, myself Lekant Tosniwal, and I hope I am audible. My screen is visible, so I will.
Yes, your screen is Lekant. You can go ahead. Your time starts now.
Yeah. So, I have tried to develop a customized solution where the PDF management is made offline rather than depending on the online solutions. So, generally, what normally people do, they use the online softwares to manage the PDF files, like for merging the files, for splitting the files, or for compressing the files. Generally, people use I Love PDF, Small PDF, or any other online tools which are available without thinking about the security of the data. Most of the time, sensitive documents are being shared with them. Where those documents will be saved, it will be saved only on their servers. And how they are going to use those data, since we lose the control over the data, we don't know how those data are going to be shared. Those data generally in a CEO offices, those data generally contains all the critical information of a client. And if the client is not a public company, obviously we are ethically liable to maintain the confidentiality of those data as well. So what I have done, I have prepared a Python script using ChatGPT where we can do these small tasks without relying on the online tools. So I will just run the solution which I have prepared. So this gives me the list of the activities which I need to do. So as of now, I have prepared it for 5 activities: for compressing, for merging, splitting, converting the PDF to Word and Excel. So I will show you how this works. So let's suppose I want to split a PDF. I will run the function. It will ask me where the PDF is being stored. Select a PDF file. So the PDF, the original source document, I will just open the original source document. It will then ask me where the splitted files needs to be saved. So I will select the applicable path. And here it also shows me what is the status of the activity. Since it says the split is completed, let us check whether we have got the splitted files. So here you see we have the 9 different pages of the particular file. So our source document was this. So you see in the source document, the number of pages are 9, and we have got 9 different pages when we use the split PDF. Now let us try to merge this PDF again to see whether the code is working or not. So again, the same activity, selecting the nature of transaction which I need to do, selecting all the files which I need to merge, and selecting the output file. So I know if I want to rename the file, obviously once the file is set, I can rename it. Here you see the merge is complete and we have got the merged output here. So again, we have the entire pages merged in a single file. So these 2 activities are generally being used by every offices for obviously preparing the financial statements in a PDF and all those things. Thus, similarly, we can also compress the PDF. So if the PDF file, if the source PDF file has the compression ratio available in it, only on that basis the compression will be done. Say sometimes what happens, the PDF file is not able to be compressed at a certain point of time. So in those cases, obviously the limitations will be there. So when I say compression file, it will ask me the source document. Say suppose I want to compress this file, and it then will ask me the output file. Now it will also ask me what will be the compression ratio, whether I want to compress it to a larger extent or a medium level or a high level compression I need to do. Even if I select a high level compression, the limitation will be dependent on the file which we are using to compress. If the file has certain characters which can be compressed by any software, then only the compression ratio will work. So even if we select 70 to 80%, it may not necessarily reduce the file size by 70 to 80%. It will just reduce to the extent possible. So once I select start compression, compression with high level is completed. So you see we have the compression file here. It is 183 KB. Let us check what was it is 184 KB. So since this file is not able to be compressed at a certain stage, obviously the compression couldn't work. But if the file has the ability to get compressed, it will work. Similarly, we can convert the PDF file to Word as well and to Excel as well. Now, the basic problem which has been tried to solve with this particular tool is the data security. If we load these PDF files on any online server, like I said, that we lose the control, and ethically we become liable for the data confidentiality as well. So that's why this particular custom made Python script has been developed by using ChatGPT. Now I will show you what prompt I started with. Obviously, reprompting went on to get the final output. So I just gave a simple prompt that I want to create a Python script for doing these 5 activities: compressing, merging, splitting, converting to Word and Excel. So it started giving me the particular code which I need to use. So obviously it was not giving the exact interface which I was thinking to get at the very first place. So again, reprompting went on to the extent when I got the final solution which was in my mind, that worked smoothly, so that I can share with my staff as well and they can just click and use it. Now in any Python, what happens that obviously our staff may or may not know Python. So sometimes the library needs to be updated or the specific library needs to be installed. So what I have done, I have also created a requirement installer. So if the staff do not know which particular library needs to have installed in the particular system, he just can click on this and then the Python will just update the libraries which need to have in the system for this particular script to run. So if the system has, it will show that all the required packages are available. Otherwise, the missing packages will be installed. So with these 2 files, even if a new staff comes in, even if a new system is being installed at the office, he can just install the Python requirement libraries and then run the code to do the merging, splitting, compressing, whatever PDF management he or she needs to do. So this is what I have tried to do with ChatGPT and Python.
Okay. You're done, Ekant?
Yeah, I am done, Kedar, sir.
Okay, great. Take few questions from the ठीक है. Great work, Ekant. You have built the security issue. Most of the members do love the PDFs. Do love to share the PDF on online and get their data split, merge. Yes, I think we are coming to an end of the session. Today we have seen a lot of tool presentations where recently Ekant has presented with PDF tool created from Python script. We also have seen one CA bot which is doing everything, literally everything for chartered accountants. We have also seen a tool which is communicating with income tax site from Rahulji. Pushwant has prepared CA bot. Chinmay has prepared automating the partnership agreements tool. Then we have seen share certificate tool from Mr. Naman. Pradeep sir has prepared a nice tool for financial and analysis. Yes, and last but not the least, Avinash sir has prepared the health companion using custom GPTs. I hope everyone has enjoyed. Yes, Rishikesh sir, you have prepared an Excel-based utility for IT. Yes, we can quickly see the output. Rishikesh sir, You can share your screen. Have time.
Yes, is my screen visible?
It is just showing. Can you alt tab in? Yeah. Yes, it is showing, sir.
Yes. So in this, there are 3 tabs which were given as an input. First is inward, as I said, that is the finished goods that we have received. Then the outward, that is the raw material that we have sent to the job worker in the form of delivery challans. And this was the bill of material which was given by the company. This is how the job worker is going to use. As an output, what it has given me is based on whatever finished goods that we have received on multiple dates, this is how the raw material was consumed challan wise. So this particular raw material against this challan was consumed to the extent of 15 quantities based on the FG that I have received. Then this particular another raw material was consumed from this challan 15 quantities. There is another material called 98903 on the current row. This was consumed against challan number 181, 120 units. So this is how it has given me the output. Additionally, it has also given me an output saying that these are the raw materials which are consumed according to the bill of material, but we haven't found the entry for sending this material to the job worker. So it is like a negative consumption. So this is a shortage quantity which says that, okay, the finished goods were produced, but there is no entry available for the raw material when it was sent. So this list was also it was given. Additionally, it can also give the opposite way, that where there is a what you can say, the raw material was sent and excess consumed also. So this report, these 2 sheets, it gives as an output saying that, okay, this data and this is how the material is linked. So this output directly we can use it for ITC 0104 reporting, ITC 04 reporting. So I will input into the ITC 1004 is this outward. This is how I have sent the raw material, and this output which I got from the file, this is what is the inward of this material, and on which date I have received. This information is available from the finished goods challans.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Rishikesh. Thank you, everyone. To all the participants, Mr. Rishikesh Chinchar, Mr. Naman Kumar Dukania, Mr. Rahul Gabhawala, Mr. AVSR Kushwant, Mr. Chinmay Pathak, Mr. Avinash Shukla, Mr. Pradeep Tayal, and Mr. Ekant Tushniwal. Let me tell you this very honestly. Today, I have also learned few new things from you all. And in the technological area today, everyone is at same place. The person who is having 20, 25 years of experience, and the person who is having zero experience, zero post-qualification experience. Everyone is at same place. The only thing is experienced person is have that domain knowledge. My view, हम लोग जब भी सिखाते हैं सर्टिफिकेट कोर्स और सभी, we generally say this, that the person who is having experience. So normally from the experience chartered accountant, the question comes that we are required to learn this also. Apart from GST, income tax, and other professional things, we're also required to, now at this age, we are required to learn this. So normally I tell them that, sir, you have an upper edge. You have the knowledge. You if you practice, you will master the prompt engineering, and you can take out most of the repetitive tasks from AI. We have seen some nice presentations today. Thank you everyone for the participation. I would like to thank to AI committee as well, Mr. Umesh Sharma sir, Mr. Dayanivas Sharma sir are doing a fantastic job. We also thank for our president sir for guiding us at the start of the session, taking out time from his busy schedule. And now I hand over the charge to Rishi sir, Vishnu sir. Vishnu sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you,
Yes,
Kedar sir.
Rishi sir. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, as we come to the closure of this ICI AI Hackathon Season 3, Episode 2, we and I, apart from the AI and ICI committee, extend our heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your enthusiasm and active participation. We thank our Honorable President, Sir, C. Charanjot Singh Nanda ji, our Honorable Chairman, Sir, C. Umesh Sharma ji, and our Honorable Vice Chairman, Sir, C. Dayanivas Sharma ji,
Recording stopped.
for guiding us to take this committee forward from the last year and it's scaling new heights under their leadership. We also thank our panelists for their innovative use cases and their enthusiasm approach, so that all the listeners have gained a lot from their enthusiasm and their active participations. Today's session showcased cutting-edge AI applications, deep insights, and practical demonstrations, reinforcing how AI can revolutionize our workflows, decision-making, and audit processes. It is now up to the members to embrace these advancements with such passion. I would like to also thank our esteemed jury, C. Kedar Pandey ji, for giving his time and valuable advice to all our panelists. Also, we thank our viewers for standing by us in all our initiatives. As we move forward, let's continue this momentum. I encourage all of you to apply these learnings, explore AI-driven solutions. One more thing, before we wrap up, the voting lines are still open for the next 5 minutes. So all those who have not voted may vote for the next 5 minutes. The voting lines are still open. Also, those who have not registered for the AI Hackathon, still we have slots open for the next 6 sessions to be held on 4th April, 11th April, 25th April, 2nd May, 9th May, and 16th May. And this from the 3 panelists from each of these 8 preliminary sessions will go to the semifinals to be held in June. And 6 panelists from 2 semifinals, total 6, will go to the AI Hackathon Grand Finale of Season 3 to be held in the ICI AI Innovation Summit to be held on the 18th and 19th of July 2025 at Pune. So I request everyone to register for the ICI AI Hackathon and the ICI AI Innovation Summit. Also, you may also remember that we have also opened a form for the ICI Faculty Identification Program, which is now open. So you may also register for the same. Thank you. Thank you so much. The voting lines are still open for the next 4 minutes. All those who have not voted may please vote.
So many people are assuming that 1 is the highest and
One,
specifically Q&A.
I will just again reiterate, 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest.
So we have 2-3 minutes. So Kedarji, how was your experience in earlier hackathons? Just you can just say 2-3 words, 2-3 lines.
Recording in progress.
Yes, definitely. I'll share my experience. Just now we have seen GPT by Avinash Shukla sir, right? How that he has run the entire thing. He was having all the details, and the Excel file was not getting uploaded. Same thing happened to me in the first hackathon. I was ready with the entire thing, and somehow the Copilot. I at that time I used Copilot. So Copilot was not responding up to the mark, and the momentum was lost. But from that first hackathon to today's hackathon, let me tell you, the kind of innovation, kind of tools we are seeing is way improved. I would say 1000%. The journey when it started, we were just like छोटा सा एक Excel tool बना लेता हूँ, presentation dashboard. I'll prepare a small dashboard, and today we have seen a bot doing everything for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So this is how the world of technology is changing fast, and yes, there is no limit to it. I would say 85% of our work, day-to-day work, can be automated using these AI tools.
Absolutely.
And we have some following also. Participants are asking for mobile numbers of few of the participants.
Yeah.
So guys, you have achieved something. So let's continue the best work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was a very good experience for us also. Some of my members are there who were there in faculty identification program in Hyderabad in November. So that was also a good experience, and I was surprised with my own performance with respect to AI. As to I just get into the AI, I can say from November onwards, and in next 3-4 months I could gain the momentum. So all the bucket lists which were there while for doing our CA regarding technology, those are getting fulfilled. That is my experience actually.
Avinash sir and Chinmay, let's meet in Nashik. I'll be there at 4th of April.
Sure, sir, sure.
Great.
Would be very grateful to receive you, sir.
Definitely. Yes,
So-
over to you, Rishi sir.
Thank you so much, everyone. One more update. We have a webinar tomorrow as well, where our ICI leadership will be joining with the Tanzania chapter of ICI, for a global webinar on AI. So all of you are welcome to view that webinar as well and gain knowledge on AI. So now, as we come to the conclusion of this hackathon episode 2, we thank everyone here. And last but not least, thank you tech support team for the help. Now we are closing the webinar and see you next week for the episode 3. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all the participants.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.